I move for peace. Now I walk to negotiate with it. This is Overthinking Outdoors. Today I went for another walk. Nothing dramatic, no big plans, just a walk. But something small happened at the beginning that made me smile. The daisies were blooming, tiny white flowers, everywhere along the path, and I felt this very simple, very pure kind of happiness, which made me wonder something. Do I really love nature this much? Or do I just love it because I missed it for so long? When you live in a big city, nature becomes rare. Trees are decorations, parks are scheduled visits, grass becomes something you walk across on your way somewhere else. So when I see daisies now, I get strangely excited, and part of me wonders, is this real love for nature, or is it just nostalgia? Maybe if I live here long enough, daisies will become normal. Maybe one day I'll walk past them and not even notice. And that thought makes me a little sad. Because noticing small things feels important somehow. Also, I'm not completely sure when in life you become a person who is genuinely excited about flowers. I don't remember signing up for that. But here we are, 41 years old, walking in the forest, admiring daisies. Life takes interesting turns. While I was walking, something else happened. The path split into two. One path clearly went back toward town, toward home, toward responsibility, toward laundry, and probably thinking about dinner. The other path, I had no idea. Just a trail disappearing into the trees. And immediately my brain started negotiating. Maybe you should go home. You've already walked enough. You probably have things to do. But another voice said something else. Or you could just see where this goes. So naturally, I chose the path that did not lead home, which might sound irresponsible, but also slightly exciting. At first, the trail didn't look special. Just trees, rocks, bird sounds, the usual forest things. And for a moment I thought, well, this was anticlimactic. But then I kept walking, and something changed. I started hearing water. At first it was just a faint sound, then louder, then suddenly, there it was, a waterfall, not a giant dramatic one, but strong enough. Clear water rushing over rocks, that kind of sound that fills the entire forest. And I stood there thinking one thing, if I had chosen the other path, I would have missed this. And that made me think about something. How many things in life do we miss because we're always trying to get somewhere? Home, work, the next goal, the next step, the next version of ourselves. What if sometimes the point isn't getting home? What if the point is just seeing what's around the corner? Of course, my responsible brain immediately jumped in again. Yes, but life needs structure. You can't just wander forever, and that's true. Eventually we all go home, but maybe the path we take before that matters too. Also, let's be honest. If I had gotten lost out there, this philosophical moment would probably have turned into mild panic very quickly, so exploration does have limits. But standing next to that waterfall, I realized something. The most memorable moments of the day were completely unplanned. The daisies, the random path, the sound of water in the forest. None of it was on a schedule. Maybe life isn't always about choosing the right path. Maybe sometimes it's about choosing the interesting one. Of course, this doesn't mean we ignore responsibilities. Eventually, I still have to go home, cook something, probably pasta again, because pasta solves most life problems, or at least postpones them until tomorrow. But today reminded me of something simple. Sometimes we're so focused on getting somewhere, we forget to notice where we already are, and sometimes the path that doesn't lead home leads somewhere beautiful. Today, I didn't plan anything special. I just walked. I admired some daisies. I chose a random trail, and somehow I ended up finding a waterfall, and maybe that's enough adventure for one day. I moved for peace. Now I walk to negotiate with it. See you on the next walk.